90-Day Fiancé. What happened between Liz Wood's daughter Riley and Big Ed Brown? 90-Day Fiancé. Happily Ever After? Star Liz Woods is crying over something terrible that Big Ed Brown did with her daughter Riley Lean. Liz is a 30-year-old from San Diego who was introduced in 90 Day, the single life as Big Ed's girlfriend. Liz and Big Ed's 28-year age difference created problems between them. Big Ed and Liz broke up 14 times before they decided to get married on 90 Day, the last resort. Big Ed called off their August 2023 wedding just a few days before the ceremony, which was to take place in Arkansas. Liz's daughter Riley is 10 years old. Not a lot has been revealed about Liz's relationship with her ex-husband, but she is still on good terms with Riley's biological father. As per reports, Liz doesn't have custody of her daughter and Riley lives in Oklahoma with her father. Liz and her first husband were high school sweethearts. Liz had been in a relationship with the man since she was 14 and Riley was born after a few years. Liz and her first husband split amicably when she was 22. Liz had Riley with her first ex-husband. Liz's ex-husband remarried and has a family of his own. He has 3 children with his new wife. Liz has said that Riley's stepmom is an amazing woman. In July 2022, Liz shared a post dedicated to Riley. She wrote that she was beyond happy that Riley had her daddy and stepmommy who loved her with her beautiful siblings. Liz felt blessed that she had people in her life who loved Riley as their own. "I look up to you," Liz told her daughter. Big Ed impressed Liz with how he treated Riley. In August 2023, Liz told Entertainment Tonight why she kept getting back together with Big Ed. She said that she didn't really get along with Big Ed when they first met. Liz's restaurant had just reopened during the pandemic. Big Ed used to visit her restaurant and just wouldn't want to go home. At the time, Liz was also getting out of a very bad relationship. Liz and Big Ed used to hang out and talk every day for at least half an hour after her shift was over. It was how Liz started to get to know Big Ed. Liz saw a sweet side to Big Ed that most people don't usually see. Big Ed was also great with her daughter. Riley used go-to with Liz to her work almost every day. She said that there was no childcare and no school available during the pandemic. Over time, Big Ed grew close to Riley as well. He would bring her little toys and stickers. This was the different side of Big Ed that Liz was gushing about. She soon became friends with him and got to know his heart. Big Ed took good care of her and Riley. Riley spent time with Big Ed and Liz in Arkansas. Riley started spending time with Liz and Big Ed at their new Arkansas home. She had her holidays at the time and got to do fun activities with her mom as Liz adjusted to life in Arkansas and prepared for her upcoming wedding. A recent episode showed Liz baking a breakfast pizza with Riley, which Liz thought was a creative and carefree activity. However, Big Ed grew paranoid about Riley making a mess on the counters. He had a problem with her spilling flour on the counters before she even began baking. Big Ed wanted Riley to see him as a father and not as an uncle anymore. However, the way he was treating her didn't make it seem like he was good at being a parent. He said he loved having Riley around and knew that she loved to bake, but he also knew that he was going to have to mop the floor when she was done baking. Instead of encouraging the child to explore her hobby, Big Ed was dissuading her from baking. He'd even begun cleaning the counter in front of their bowl of flour. Big Ed and Liz's taco pasta fight was over Riley. Liz told the cameras that Big Ed's cooking skills caused a blowout fight between them and created a family rift so big that he had to cancel the wedding. The argument took place in front of Liz's family when Big Ed gave Riley some of his signature taco pasta that was too spicy. Riley's spice tolerance was low as a child. The dish was way too spicy for her. Instead of making something else to suit the child's liking, Big Ed asked the 10-year-old to stop being a baby and eat it. When Liz called Big Ed out on it, he attacked her back. He told her that she was crazy. They started arguing in front of his family. Big Ed later told the cameras that Liz had embarrassed him in front of his sister. Big Ed canceled the wedding because of the fight, but in reality, he just used it as an excuse. However, was Big Ed's love for Riley just an act, and he never really cared for her? Big Ed told Riley he was always going to love her. Riley helped Liz pack her stuff in episode 10 as she prepared to move out of the Arkansas home she shared with Big Ed. As he watched the mother-daughter duo leave, Big Ed asked for a minute with Riley. Big Ed wanted to apologize to Riley because he wasn't sure if he would get to see her again. Big Ed told Riley that she was always going to be #1 at card games. She said, "I love you" to Big Ed when he said it to her. Big Ed said that his relationship with Riley was cute and special. Liz cries about Riley in the next episode. Big Ed feared that his breakup with Liz negatively impacted Riley and said it would break his heart if it did. He felt sad to see Riley go. Big Ed asked Liz if she and Riley were coming back. She told him no. However, a preview clip from episode 11 of 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, paints a monstrous picture of Big Ed. Liz is inside a moving car crying as she tells someone on the phone, "If I had any thought this was going to happen, I would have never had Riley involved in this." She says she would have never done this. Liz has been throwing shade at Big Ed with Riley on Instagram. Liz tells the 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, producers that she feels completely embarrassed. She says that out of all the selfish and terrible things that Big Ed has ever done, this is by far the worst. Liz doesn't reveal what happened, but it's reassuring that Liz and Riley are doing much better after filming. Liz recently posted a photo of Riley rolling some dough. She said that it was a just us two moment for them when they had the house to themselves, and they recreated their own pizza day, which turned into a flower fight.